All right. Hello, everybody. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers. And this is what I call our daily ecom planning session. So it's ironically, it's in the evening or this is nighttime. And typically we do these early in the morning. So I wanted to make sure that we let others know that we actually host these every single day in the morning. They're typically around 7:15, but during the summertime they've been around 8:15. But we host a daily ecom motivation where we talk about e-commerce and things that you can do to help your e-commerce business, regardless of what method of e-commerce that you're engaged in. So if you're selling drop shipping, if you're doing wholesale, you got private label, you're doing print on demand, uh, you're doing retail arbitrage, regardless of your e-commerce method. We want you to know that planning your daily activities every single day and being intentional about those activities can actually help you achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve in your business. So during the daily ecom planning session, we go through and we talk about what are the tips and recommendations that we suggest that you engage in every single day, regardless of what e-commerce method you're using, because consistency is the key. The other thing that we talk about is we discuss an e-commerce tip of some type. So today we are talking about ways to get traffic to your listings. We are live on Clubhouse. We're also live in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. So we invite you to come back and join us every day and check out our daily ecom planning session where we actually go through the planning checklist. So you can download the daily planning checklist directly from the e-commerce planning Facebook group. You can go to the files section and download the document there. You can also download the weekly and the monthly. We just did our monthly and quarterly planning last Sunday, and we will do our weekly planning on Saturday morning. So we invite you to come hang out with us. And you can go back and listen to prior recordings and download the documents, as I previously mentioned, by just going to the e-commerce planning Facebook group or going to Clubhouse where you can listen to, I believe it's the last 10 recordings. But in any case, if you're on this e-commerce journey and you feel like you need some help, some support with getting organized, getting focused, being consistent in your e-commerce business, you can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and going in and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. If you need some help getting organized, getting focused, staying consistent in your business, putting together your game plan, because tomorrow is July the 1st. So we're only a couple of hours, well, an hour away from the start of quarter three. So the year is halfway over. And if you feel like you didn't achieve any of your goals, your objectives for quarter one and two, or halfway through the year, then you still have time to achieve those goals and get more focused and buckle down in your business quarter three and quarter four. So I encourage you to grab the e-commerce planner. It's the ultimate e-com planner. It was created for sellers by sellers, and you can go directly to myecomplanner.com and download the digital version of the planner. You can get it for 40% off, or you can buy the physical version. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go through the 9 ways to get traffic to your listings. Now, this is not the only 9 ways to get traffic to your listings. There are many other ways, but these are some quick and dirty tips for those who need some help with getting traffic to their listings. So let's go through that. The first one is whatever platform you happen to be selling on, find out what promotional or campaign or ads type of functionality they have available to them. If you're selling on eBay, if you're selling on Amazon, you're selling on Walmart, you're selling on Shopify, you're selling on Etsy, find out what they are, because using that platform actually is one of the easiest ways to drive traffic, because the platform will do it for you if you set up your ads or your campaigns correctly. So learning that platform's promotions or ads features and then using that to your benefit is one of the fastest and easiest way to get more traffic to your listings. So you can, again, most of the time it's going to be in your back office section. You'll be able to find that. If you can't find it in your back office section, I can tell you we have a back office training inside of E-commerce Sellers Academy where we go through the back office pretty much every platform that there is. Selling platform, the major selling platforms. So you can sign up for eCom Sellers Academy and gain access to our training library of videos, and that way you can go through all the back office. But again, the different platforms that you sell on, they all have features and functionality that's available to them. Now, like Shopify, sometimes there's going to be some basic functionality that's available with Shopify, and if you want to use some of the enhanced features, then you'll need to probably install a Shopify app on your store, a couple of them. But in any case, check those out first, see what's available, and use that to your advantage. Because again, if you use the platform's features and functionality, it's a high probability they will automatically help drive traffic to your listings. Number two, Facebook ads and Instagram ads. Again, another way to drive traffic to your listings. I always encourage you to cross list. That's one. But when if you have a business page on Facebook and a business page on Instagram, then you can run ads for your specific products. And that will, again, help you to drive traffic to your listings. Of course, you're going to come out of pocket a little bit of money. So if you try to see what's available on the platforms first, and most of the time, some of the platforms, it's affordable to run ads, to do promotions for some of the platforms. It may be more cost effective that way than it is to do Facebook or Instagram if you don't have a big budget available to you. But if you have a little bit of extra money, you can run some test ads starting with $3, $5, or $7 a day ads. And then once you find the ad that works perfectly, then you can scale that ad up, or that's getting the type of traffic and results you're looking for. You could scale that for a period of time, especially if it's a promotion that is like limited. Let's say you're going to run your own version of a Prime Day promotion for a period of time. So you could start your Prime Day ads, let's just say July the 1st, and run them all the way up until July the 12th or 13th. So again, that's another way to learn how to drive more traffic to your listings. So the next one is Google ads and YouTube ads. I think Google ads, much like Facebook and Instagram ads, are a great way to get going. Most people overlook the opportunity to create YouTube ads, even if it's not a true video of your product. Now, you can do demonstrations with your product, and that way you don't have to show your face, because a lot of people don't want to be on video. And you can take that video, that short video that you may create, and add that to your existing, listing. But that's another training. So just running the ads, driving some traffic, creating a video and driving some traffic to that video, or having your product show up in YouTube ads, it's always a good one. So look into YouTube ads, look into Google ads, and then also considering creating a video of your product that you happen to be selling. Social sharing, that's sharing your listings across the platforms, meaning the social media platforms. You've probably seen TikTok videos. You've probably definitely seen stuff on Instagram, and people have videos on Instagram Reels. You've got LinkedIn, you've got Twitter, all the platforms, including Pinterest, sharing your listings. And you can share your listing from the original source, because a lot of the platforms like Amazon has sharing links onto other platforms. So does eBay. So taking advantage of that sharing feature, or take the distinct URL for your listing and share it over to those platforms, driving traffic back to the original source of the listing. So that's another way to drive some traffic to your listing and making it, so that you can get more traffic coming to your listing. Naming your image searches. So a lot of people don't pay attention to this. Naming your image searches make it great, especially if you are sharing your listing over to like Pinterest. Pinterest is all pictures, just like Instagram is all pictures, but Pinterest is definitely searchable. And so Instagram is searchable. You can find some stuff based on hashtags, but Pinterest makes it 100% easy to find their stuff. So if you have a product that you are selling, definitely use hashtags and figure out the keywords for it. But name the image files that you upload, or you can just put a link. You can just go ahead and share the link over to Pinterest, and it'll go back to your original listing, thereby creating some additional backlinks. But naming the image will help your product to come up in the image searches. So if you've never done an image search, I would encourage you to go to Google right now and then type in whatever it is you're looking for, like maybe a bike chain. And you probably have to be specific, but let's just say you're looking for, no, we'll say a bike pump. So a bicycle pump for your tires. So you do a search for a bicycle pump, and then once you do that, instead of the all option, because you have across Google, you have, I think it's all and news and videos, and then images is one of those. Choose images, and you'd be surprised the number of images that come up regarding a bicycle pump. So naming your image files is another way to have your stuff show up in the search, because you never know how potential customers are searching for a solution or looking for your specific item. Keyword searches, optimizing the listing, definitely. So getting better at your keyword research. This is a great time to get better at keyword research. You can spend the whole month of July working at least 2 hours a week just doing learning how to do keyword research or learning how to find better keywords for your listings. And if you invest that time and then apply what you learned throughout the week, you will find that in the month of July, you've gotten much better at your keyword research. Then you can tackle a new goal for yourself in the month of August. So optimizing that listing, sometimes you need to rework listings, existing listings, so that they can be re-indexed or so that they can go back up to the top of the search, depending on the platform that you're selling on. So that's an extremely important thing to do. Consider optimizing your listing or going through the process of adding more keywords, more tags, or whatever you need to do, reworking that listing. Video marketing. So I mentioned before, just creating videos for your products can actually help you to drive more traffic to your listings. You can add that new video, even if it's a short one, you can add it to the listing of whatever platform you're selling on. So you have the ability to add videos to your listings on Amazon, of course, on eBay, on Etsy. So most all the platforms will accept your video as one of your images in some cases, or as a place that's actually on the listing body somewhere. So including your video, including a link to the video can actually help you. I would consider creating a video. That's one of the things that you should probably look into. And again, you don't have to do a full-on demonstrating the particular product. You can do stills of the video, of the image or the product from different angles, so that way people can find it that way. They can find your product because they found the video itself. Email marketing. If you are on a platform where you have the ability to capture the email addresses or to build your own email list, do it, do it. Figure out how you're going to capture their email address. What are you going to do to be able to get that information from them? Did you give them a coupon when they come to your page? Have a pop-up that comes up within 3 seconds of coming to the page and say, get 20% off right now by, and then they'll have to put in their email address. And then you will email them the 20% off coupon. So that's one way to start collecting email addresses. Another way is, you can offer deals once you get their email address, or you can maybe get offered leads, depending on what it is that you're selling. It might be a great article to create. And so they can click on a link to learn more, and then you collect that email address. Whatever you need to do to try and get that email address from them. Then you can market to them whenever you have deals, whenever you have promotions. If you're going to do a promotion for Prime Day, if you're going to do a promotion for back to school, a promotion for Labor Day, a promotion for 4th of July, like, you can market to them every single time once you get them on your list. Okay. Now there's a process to keep the list clean, but again, the goal is to get the email address, get a good one. They're going to need to open in order to take advantage of whatever it is that you're offering or giving away. Using Pingler and Paint Farm, another way to drive traffic that helps you to build backlinks. So as I said before, if you take the original listing and you cross share it over to another platform, you're creating backlinks back to the original listing. You're driving everybody back to the original source. And so Pingler and Ping Farm helps to build backlinks to your listing on different platforms in different places on the web. And when you do that, that will actually drive more traffic to your listings. Now, you might want to be strategic about it. Maybe this is one of those things you could hand over to one of your VAs, running your listings through Pingler and Ping Farm right after they're created. That's one way to build a bunch of backlinks. But number two is to also do it like after a week or two, after the listing has been up for a while, and right before like a big weekend or holiday sale. Run all your listings through Pingler and Ping Farm again. You will find that you'll get a little bit more organic traffic if you compare your results year over year. So if you've got your results from July of last year, just try this strategy in July of 2022 and then compare the results and see if there's a slight increase in the number of sales, regardless of what's happening out here with the inflation. So I hope those help you. Right now, we're going to go directly over to the daily eCom planning checklist. We do this daily eCom planning checklist every morning. So I know it's nighttime. These are things we're going to go through, which you should have done tonight or should be doing tonight when it comes to your business. So we're going to start with the first thing. Now, you can download the daily planning checklist directly from the e-commerce planning Facebook group. Go to the files section and just download it directly from there. And you can also, we're going to go through the list, but, try to join us because I would love for you to grab the My eCom Planner. This is where you can track all the information that we're talking about right now in the My eCom Planner. So you can go to myecomplanner.com to track this amazing information. So the first thing is 15 minutes before you go to bed, you should go through and assess your day, review your day. What did you get done? What did you not get done? What did you make progress on? What did you not make progress on? What were your goals for the day and what did you accomplish? And you're going to make a note of those things that you did get done, make a note of the things you didn't get done. We'll celebrate all of our successes. Even if we had a list of 20 things and we only got 2 things done, we're going to celebrate that. The next thing is, the goal is to learn how to build a better schedule for the day over time. So if there's something that's unique that's happened that's impacting your ability to get the schedule done, we're not going to beat ourselves up about it. We're going to make a note of that, and we're going to work on getting better at the schedule and maintaining the schedule and going forward. The next one is to track your daily stats. How many listings did you create? How many sales did you have? How many listings did you rework? All of those things. What were your expenses? So you're going to take a note of all of those things, and you can document all of that in the My eCom Planner if you choose to grab one. The next one is to go through your online calendar. What's on your calendar for tomorrow? Not just your personal calendar, but your work calendar, your business calendar. Look at your online calendars and see what's coming up. Do you have a doctor's appointment? Do you have a soccer game? Do you have a photo shoot? What's coming up? So go through that because tomorrow should not be a surprise for you. You shouldn't be reacting to it. You should already know what's coming up and be prepared to handle it as it comes up. Okay? And then number 4 is to go through and build your schedule for tomorrow. Be thinking about your schedule for tomorrow. Go ahead and draft the schedule. See what you need to add from today onto the schedule. Now, your schedule is July the 1st. So we are excited about the fact that we're going into a new month, but we also want to be mindful. This is a new quarter as well. So hopefully we will start strong. Hopefully we finished June and quarter 2 strong, and hopefully we'll start July 1st strong. So build out your schedule. Make sure that you include everything that's going to happen in the day. Look, God blesses you with 24 hours in the day. You're awake 18 to 16 of those hours. What are you doing with that time? What did you get done? What did you not get done? How are you spending your time, investing your time, using your time? So go through that process and build out a schedule that is realistic for you, realistic based on what's happening in your life. Of those 16 or 18 hours, you're not spending all 16 or 18 in the business. I'm confident you have to go get something. You have to eat something and you got to drink something. Or maybe you need to take a walk just to walk away from everything. Maybe you have kids or a spouse or a dog, whatever it happens to be. So you're not spending the entire time working in your business 16 to 18 hours. You're working on other things. So, what are those other things that you're doing? And are they serving you well? Are they serving your business well? Are they things that are helping you to achieve your goals? Or are you just wasting time? This is where, again, you need to start working on building a schedule that's more realistic based on your life and your lifestyle, but also that will help you to make the progress that you're hoping to make in your business. So then we have tomorrow in the morning. We get up, we're going to invest 15 minutes into tomorrow. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to reassess the schedule that we had yesterday, which is right now, Thursday. We're going to go through that and see what our goals were that we had. And we're going to make a note of anything that we may have missed. Because late at night, as you get tired, it's been a long day, you are exhausted. So the fact that you're exhausted means that you are not thinking about everything. So when you get up, when you go to sleep, you wake up refreshed, reset the day. This is when you can sit down and go, okay, all right, I forgot to add these things. These are the things that I worked on. These were the things that I did. So go back and reassess Thursday and fill in the potholes, fill in all of the things that you may have missed, make adjustments so that that way you have a good record of it. And that way it will help you to build a better Thursday schedule in the future. Number two is to review your weekly priorities and weekly habits along with your monthly plan. Since you're starting a new month, all your goals are fresh. So if you establish 20 to 25 goals for the month of July or for third quarter, then nothing has been accomplished yet. And that's okay because we're at day one. Also, with your weekly priorities, you've gone through the majority of this week has been in June. So, did you accomplish the majority of the things that you needed to get done for the month of June? That's one. But what are the things that you had on your agenda to get done for this week, period? And then what are the weekly habits that you're looking to establish or continue as you work on the new month? Number four is to review and rewrite, if necessary, the schedule that you wrote for today. So tonight, we're writing a schedule. Tomorrow, we're going to get up, we're going to review it. We're going to make adjustments if we need to make adjustments. And if we need to make adjustments, then we're going to read it out loud, speak it into existence, and step into this amazing day. We need to figure out what's the main priority, what's the main thing if everything does not go as planned, what's the one thing that needs to happen tomorrow no matter what, and put that on the agenda so that that way you are working through your entire schedule. What that will do over time, if you repeat this exercise over and over and over again, every time you get distracted and you get pulled away for whatever reason, you get sucked into the vortex of YouTube, then this going through this exercise subconsciously will wake you up and go, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be focused on this. I'm not supposed to be doing this right now. And so you will find yourself going back to the things that you really should be working on, the things you really should be focusing on, the things you really should be doing in your business. And you'll get redirected automatically on your own. You'll become your own personal time cop and regain control of your schedule and the time that you've been wasting. So put it towards something that's productive, that's going to help you win in quarter three. And then step 5 of the process is to write out your schedule for the next day. So again, your next day is going to be Saturday. And while you're at it, probably going to write out Saturday and Sunday, but you'll write out a schedule for the next day. Go through that process so that you have the opportunity to focus 100% over the weekend on the things that you need to get done in your business and continue exercising this schedule or going through the schedule or executing the schedule so that that way you'll get better and better at it and you'll start to make the progress that you wanted to make. You'll start to see some differences in your business. You'll start to see that you're having an increased number of sales or you're getting more traffic to your listings. Whatever it is that you're working to accomplish, if you're intentional about it and you focus on it, you'll actually start to make progress towards it. Last but not least, the last thing that I want to remind you is that you do want to be thinking in advance about the things that can impact, interrupt, disrupt your ability to sustain momentum. As you begin executing your daily routine every single day, you want to maintain that momentum in your business. You don't want to lose that momentum. And as soon as you do, And most people recognize that this happens at the beginning of every single year when people establish New Year's resolutions, and then somewhere along the line in the early weeks, they fall off of that schedule. Well, your goal is to build a schedule that you can sustain, and then when things do happen where there's interruptions in your regular schedule, if you normally work in your business in the morning and for whatever reason the doctor only had a morning appointment that was available, that means you're going to move everything from the morning to the afternoon so you can continue executing on your schedule. Or you're going to make other adjustments where needed so you can continue working on your schedule. So I want you to think about that whenever there is something that comes up. I'm not talking about emergencies. I'm talking about regular stuff that is really not an emergency, but we treat it like it's an emergency. And so if there are regularly scheduled things that are coming up or things that you know are coming up and it's not little Billy broke his arm, then you need to have a game plan that's going to help you to stay on track so you don't lose the momentum and be working towards continuing the same schedule after you hit this little small bump in the road. So make the necessary interim adjustments and go back to executing your schedule like you normally do. So I hope this information is helpful. I hope that you use it in your business. And my name is Nicole Whitlock. My passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey, helping them to get focused, get organized, get consistent in their business, helping them to achieve whatever goals they establish, or either helping them to establish goals where they need to. You can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session with me by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on freebies, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session. You can also grab the My eCom Planner. It was created for sellers by sellers, and it's the ultimate e-commerce planner to help you stay on track, start tracking what you're doing or not doing in your business, and to remind you of the things that are going to help you to achieve those goals so you can establish your goals and you can follow them on a daily basis. In addition to that, I encourage you or invite you to join eCom Sellers Academy. It is terribly affordable. It's $17.99 a month. If you want to learn any e-commerce method on any e-commerce platform, there's a high probability that we have it covered. We have over 200 training videos in there. You gain access to a membership site, gain access to a live weekly training session, a live weekly Q&A, and you get 10 free retail arbitrage leads and 10 free wholesale lists every single week. So I hope you'll consider joining eCom Sellers Academy. You can go to you can go to ecomsellersacademy.com, not my eCom Sellers Academy, but anyway, ecomsellersacademy.com to sign up. You can also grab the planner from myecomplanner.com. So my hope, my prayer, my wish for you is that tonight you actually go through the nightly planning process. It shouldn't take you more than 5 to 15 minutes. And that tomorrow you get up and you execute the morning steps. It shouldn't take you more than 5 to 15 minutes. And that you have an extremely productive, highly focused, and a very profitable day. And with that, I'm going to say good night for now. Good night, y'all.